Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thanks for tuning in the channel. Today what I'll be doing is showing you my process today to turn a cloudy and hazy headlights into a brand new looking that's very clear, and it looks like it just came out of the showroom floor. So without further ado, let's get to it. The materials we need is basically we're going to need some wet sanding sheets. I like to start out with usually 800 and up. In this case I'm going to start out with 1,000 and move up to 2,000, 3,000, and all the way up to 10,000 depending on what I need. I'm also going to need some tape to tape around the headlights so we don't accidentally scratch and sand the paint. We're going to be using the Meguiar's polish, and then we're going to top it off with some ceramic coating. The first thing we're going to want to do is tape up the surrounding areas. Here I'll be taping the hood, the bumper, basically anything that's outlining the shape of the headlights. Once we have that protected, we can go ahead and get to sanding. So let's go ahead and tape it up. Here I'm starting out with 1,000 grit sandpaper. You want to have the sandpapers soak in a bucket of water for a good 5 to 10 minutes just to make them all soft and easy to work with. I like to wet the surface just to get everything started, and I like to sand it in a straight pattern. I don't want to go all over the place. So here I'm starting out with a left to right pattern, a horizontal pattern, and later on, once I do that, I'm going to go back with it, maybe go up and down in the perpendicular vertical pattern, just so that we can knock down as much corrosion and surface contaminants as we can. So what you want to be doing is always keeping the surface wet, and while you're sanding, you want to be feeling for how much friction or thickness and roughness that the surface has. So keep sanding it. You don't want to put a lot of pressure to where you're really trying to scrape it. You just the key here is just basically hold on to the sandpaper and then kind of just move it, but you're letting the grit of the paper do the work for you. What you'll notice is it'll start out with a little bit of harshness, and it won't be as slippery, but the more you do it, the more slippery the surface get. And once you get it nice and smooth and slippery, then that means you're ready to go to the next one. So you just want to keep repeating it, starting out with the 1,000, and then once you feel like that's pretty smooth and slippery, move on to the next one, 2,000 and 3,000, 4,000, and so forth, as much as you want to go. In this case, I believe I went to 10,000. So once we get that done, we can move on to the next step. So let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit so you can kind of just see me going through the different grits. Okay, now that we're done going through all the sandpaper, let's just rinse the headlights and get a clean microfiber towel to wipe it off and dry it off. And after that, what we will be doing is using the Meguiar's Plastic X headlight lens polish, and we will be able to bring that clear shine to it, and also cover all the sand marks that we did. And as you can see here, the headlights are starting to look a lot clearer and a lot smoother. Before, when we first started, you saw a bunch of little swirl and little marks on the headlight that kind of was on the surface. And now that we finally sanded that down, you can kind of see through the headlight lens very clearly, like a clean piece of glass. You see here, it started kind of get cloudy when it dried up after I wiped it, and that's normal. We'll bring back the shine and make it look clear once we apply the Meguiar's compound, the Plastic X, So let's go ahead and do that now, and you can see the difference. This is the product that we're going to be using, is the McGuire's Plastic X. What you want to do is just apply it evenly, and how we're going to do that is just put some on our microfiber towel and just swirl it all over the surface of the headlight lens. You don't want to go crazy with it. Just take your time and just apply it on evenly, and you'll start to see it kind of dry up slowly. But you don't want to go ahead and let it dry too much or too long, because it'll get too hard for you to buff it off. So you just kind of just want to apply it until it kind of dries up, and then just wipe it right off. And then once you wipe it off, you'll start to see the shine in the lens that you sanded and made smooth, and it's going to start to look a lot better. And once we finish doing the polishing compound, we'll be able to protect it later on with the ceramic coat. Okay, now that we finish buffing it, I like to clean the surface with an alcohol pad. You can just use alcohol on a piece of cloth, but I like those little alcohol pad just to clean everything up and make sure there's no contaminants and oil on it, so that our ceramic coating will stick to the surface and not fall off and peel off or wash off. So as you can see here, I like to see the preview of how nice it'll look when I do the alcohol pad. But as soon as the alcohol, it dries up pretty quickly, so then it'll look hazy again. But at least I get a little bit of a preview how the final product will be. So let's go ahead and apply the ceramic coat. You want to just put it on the pad. I like to put a good amount that I can see it, and then you kind of just want to just evenly just apply it from left to right pattern, and you can see it instantly as soon as I do it. It's like putting a brand new super shiny coat on it. It's taking it from its hazy look into a brand new super clear looking headlight lens. It's actually really crazy. I love the way it makes that instant difference. And you can see here it was really cloudy, and look how nice it looks right now. So I like to put at least 2 coats. Put your first coat, maybe wait 5 minutes, and then after that do another coat, and then just wait and see how you like it. It's really up to you, but for me 2 coats is more than enough. Again, guys, the key here is the prep work. There's no point of skimping out on the sanding part and the polishing part and just put a bunch of coats of ceramic coat. It's not going to do it for you. Basically, the goal of the ceramic coat is just to not only make it super shiny and super clear, but also to protect the surface, the plastic headlight lens, from corrosion and also fading again from the sun and the UV rays. So you kind of just want to do everything step by step and do it right, and the products will speak for itself. Look at that shine, guys. It's like a brand new headlight, straight out of the showroom floor. That's so nice. Compare it to the other side. Look how foggy that is. Look at this one. Brand new looking. So all you gotta do is do the same thing to the other side, and you should be good to go. Okay guys, we ran out of light last night. It got dark real quick, so I just wanted to show you the final results of our headlights. It wasn't a hard job at all. Really simple. Took just a little bit of time. With the right products, you can get really nice results like that. Check it out. Alright guys, as always, if you like the video that you're watching, consider subscribing, like the video, hit that notification bell, let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video.